Hi, sorry my head's a little cut off, but I want to make sure that you see the product nice and clearly. This is the X9 ergonomic keyboard. It's a full-size keyboard, obviously. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's impressive. So the first thing that most people are probably asking themselves in this day and age, why choose a wired keyboard when wireless keyboards are everywhere and they're actually really good? The main reason why you would choose a wired keyboard is because there are no batteries. With a wireless keyboard, you have to kind of keep an eye on the battery life, replace the batteries, recharge the batteries, whatever arrangement you have. So not having to think about batteries, it's just one less thing to have to think about. Unfortunately, you do need, it's not in the frame here, but you do need to have a free USB port in order to use this. And if you don't have one of those, you can just get a USB splitter. But if you're working on like a desktop computer, this is a laptop, but if you have a desktop computer, there should be tons of USB ports. Hopefully it's not a problem. But if it is, you can buy a splitter. Those are really inexpensive. The distinctive features here start with the ergonomic wrist rest right here. This is not on all keyboards, and it's nice to have that right here. Especially, I'm a professional writer. I've been a professional writer for 20 years. Typing all day long does get tiring. And normally I'm working on a laptop because I'm on the go or what have you. But having this keyboard right here, I like it a lot. The keys are listen to that. The keys are great. I like these keys a lot. So yeah, first impressions, the keys sound great. I like the responsiveness. It's not loud, but it's not quiet. It's somewhere in between. So if you are typing in the same room with someone that's trying to sleep, it is possible to type quietly, but you know, it's not completely quiet like some keyboards are. One of the other distinctive items here, and I'll show this when we get into a close-up of the keyboard itself, it has dedicated media keys. A lot of keyboards have the media keys combined with the the function keys here. This one, they have their own dedicated media keys, so you can do things like start and pause music, stop, fast forward, you know, rewind, mute, volume up and down, and then there's this dedicated calculator button. Why not? And I probably should have mentioned this earlier, this is for PC only. It does not work on Mac according to the specs. However, one of the pieces of paper that came in the box did have a little section dedicated to Mac. I don't know, a lot of these companies make lots and lots of keyboards. Maybe they just threw it in the wrong box, but the specs on the website say it is for PC only. Oh, and I forgot about the kickstands. It has a kickstand. You know, they only stop in one spot. They're either open or closed. But it is, you know, they are substantial kickstands. It does make a noticeable difference to have them open if that's what you need. Yeah, I prefer it open, so I'm going to keep it open. Anyway, let's have a little close-up look and go into a deeper dive of what exactly this keyboard can do for you. And here is the X9 wired keyboard up at close and personal. So here are the things that make it stand out. First of all, I think I mentioned already, there's a wrist rest, which is really, really handy. I'm a professional writer. Just having that here makes a huge, I can just tell just instantly that my arms and wrists feel better. So that is a handy thing to have. You've got a dedicated numeric keyboard because it's a full-size keyboard. That's not unusual, but I just wanted to point that out. You obviously don't have this on laptops. Oh, and the other thing that stands out, again, I just want to point out dedicated media keys, right? A lot of times the media keys are combined with the function keys. That can get a little confusing, especially if you're using software where the function keys have specific uses. And if you try to mix and match media while you're using that software, it can get a little confusing. That is the main advantage of having these separate. There is no conflict. There's the function keys that work normally, and the media keys are separate. You're not having to swap back and forth. It is a standard full-size keyboard. Again, the keys aren't extra large or extra small. They're just standard size. Again, I just like the sound of it. I like the responsiveness. Especially with laptops, the responsiveness of the keyboard is not great. This is fantastic. It's like night and day. I love it. I've been using a laptop keyboard for so many years that I've forgotten the joy of using a full-size keyboard. So Right out of the gate, that's one of the things I really love about it. I should point out that it is not backlit, so if you plan on working in a dim setting or in the dark or whatever it is, the keyboard does not light up at all. There's no backlighting, so you're going to have a certain amount of light in order to use this keyboard. Like pretty much any wired keyboard these days, it is plug and play. No sweat with setting it up. You just plug it into the USB port that's just out of frame here, and your computer should figure it out in a couple of seconds, and you should be ready to go. There's nothing to set up. You just plug and play. And the length of the wire here is 5 feet. So you should have plenty of space if you're using a normal desktop computer to put this keyboard wherever. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you've got the PC sitting on the floor underneath the desk, this is 5 feet of cable. You shouldn't have any trouble at all. I saw on the product page someone was asking if this is can be used for gaming. I mean, yes, it can be used for gaming, but it is not a gaming keyboard. The keys are just not, if you've ever seen a gaming keyboard, the keys are larger, they stick up farther, they are more bouncy than these keys. So it works fine for gaming, but if you want a proper gaming keyboard, this is not going to be it. That's just about it for the X9 ergonomic keyboard. Again, the main differentiating factors here are the wrist rest for ergonomic comfort with your wrists and your hands. If you're typing all day like I do, the dedicated numeric keypad and the dedicated media keys up top. So this does have 114 keys, whereas most full-size keyboards have, I believe, 107 or 105. Okay, don't quote me on that. But otherwise, this is just your standard keyboard. It works great. It's good quality. The wrist rest is a big factor for me. The kickstand actually, raises it up a noticeable amount. Some kickstands barely make any difference at all. This one, you notice the difference. I like it a lot. Nothing to complain about. I've only been playing with it for a day, but big fan. I'm going to go ahead and rate it a 10 out of 10.